Yo, what's good, boxing heads and fight fans around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. So this is my breakdown and prediction for this super flyweight title eliminator, WBC super flyweight title eliminator between Carlos Cuadras and Juan Estrada. All right, now Estrada, I don't know who the last guy he fought was. I saw the fight and I don't know the opponent's name. I seen him get rid of him with the body shots in the 5th round. And I seen this what's his name, Cuadras. His last fight was against David Carmona. That was on HBO. And the man Carlos Cuadras beat the man. You know what I mean? It wasn't that easy, but I had him winning clearly on points. You know what I mean? But as far as these two styles, the man Carlos Cuadras, he's a good fighter. You know what I mean? I thought the fight he had with Chocolatito was a draw. You check it, and Estrada, he himself, he's fought, he's a former champion too, former unified champ, WBA, WBO at, what was it, light flyweight, you know what I'm saying, and, the man fought Chocolatito, excuse me, that was a good fight, you know what I mean, I thought Chocolatito won the fight. I'm not going to say, some people thought this guy won, you know what I mean, Francisco Estrada, but, I thought Chocolatito won that convincingly, 7-5 on my card, you know what I mean? But the guy, Estrada, he's a very good fighter, He's actually, in my opinion, he's probably the best fighter out of Mexico, to be honest. He's the best fighter out of the country of Mexico, in my opinion, you know what I mean? I think he's better than fellas like Gilberto Ramirez, better than Canoli, Baby Chavez, you know what I mean? Better than Luis Neri, who tested positive for a banned substance. Juan Manuel Marquez is retired. He was a guy I would have considered the best fighter out of Mexico, out of current active fighters, but he's gone now, so I got to put this guy up there, El Gallo, you know what I mean? So, Estrada, he's very good at the body shots, you know what I mean? This guy can box, counter-puncher, he can brawl. In my opinion, he can do it all, you know what I mean? But I did have him losing that fight to Chocolatito. But Chocolatito, he himself is an exceptional fighter, you know what I mean? Man has fought in 4 weight classes. You check it, fighting bigger guys. Got his face lumped up by Cuadras in they fight, but I had that fight a draw. I thought that should have been an immediate rematch. But nonetheless, the WBC is making the winner of this fight right here face the winner of the rematch between Rung Vasai and Chocolatito, But as far as keys to victory, I think the man, what's his name, Carlos Cuadras, he's a guy who wants to move around, be on his bicycle, use a lot of lateral movement, and he likes to let his hands go in combinations, you know what I mean? He fights off the back foot, and the way I see this fight going, I see Estrada being the come-forward fighter, And I just see him trying to walk through the guy, you know what I mean? But also being the excellent counter-puncher that he is, you know what I mean? And I think he's going to slow down Carlos Cuadras' movement with the body shots, and them right counter-punches, This guy's, his straight right hand on the counter-punch, man, it's beautiful, you know what I mean? And Carlos Cuadras, he himself, he's a good body puncher, but he ain't better than Estrada. And also, I think Estrada hits harder, you know what I mean? So I think Estrada might try to be on the lateral movement, but the come-forward pressure fighter shall be Estrada. And I see Estrada just walking the man down and trying to stop his movement and also protecting himself when the man Carlos Cuadras is trying to throw them combinations he likes to throw, you know what I mean? So I see the man Estrada just walking the man down and catching him with vicious body shots, you know what I'm saying? And also willing to exchange more than Carlos Cuadras. And in my opinion, that will be what will win rounds for the man Estrada, you know what I mean? But the man Carlos Cuadras, I could see if he keys to victory for him, he's gonna have to be really, if he's on his lateral movement, he's gonna have to also land some very telling shots to clean, effective punches. You know what I mean? He's also gonna have to control ring generalship in that position. He'd have to make this man miss a lot of shots. You check it. Regardless if he's a pressure fighter and maybe even the one throwing more punches, he's gonna have to imply very good defense. He's gonna have to make Estrada miss a lot of shots, and he himself, he's got to land very effective shots to stop the man in his tracks, you know what I mean? Which will be very difficult in my opinion, because I think the man, Estrada, throws harder punches, you know? Estrada's been getting fellas out of there, even as he moved up in weight right now to super flyweight, you know, because he was just in the flyweight division from 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But I see the man Estrada winning this fight. I think he's just an overall better fighter, you know what I mean? I think his pressure will be the key to victory. You check it, like I said, you know, Carlos Cuadras, he's very good on his movement, you know what I'm saying? But I think in this instance, for this particular fight, it will work against him, because he ain't going to be able to keep this man off of him, you know what I mean? Only way he will do that is if he has nice combination punches and is willing to trade with the man Estrada. And if he's willing to trade, then he's also going to have to be a serious counterpuncher, because that's what this guy likes to do when he's not on his movement, when he's standing flat-footed. Estrada, he likes to trade, and those were the rounds I was giving him when he fought the man Chocolatito, you know what I'm saying? You know, I would have the man, when he's in the pocket, trading with the man and catching him with the cleaner punches, you know what I mean? I think the man Estrada has a faster hand speed too. You know, I think he does, you know what I mean? But I think he does also throw some pity pat shots, almost like a cuffing shot, like he's got like a close hand slap, you know what I mean? So, you know, I think Estrada ain't going for that. Estrada's taking punches from Chocolatito at a lower weight, and he caught some vicious punches to the face, you know, and, you know, was backed up in the corner a lot. But I don't think this guy right here, Estrada, Cuadras, will have this man in the corner or always on the back foot, you know, basically on the back foot and not throwing punches, you know what I mean? Because that's what was his demise, in my opinion, when he fought the man Chocolatito, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, when I saw Cuadras and Chocolatito fight, I had that fight a draw, you know, and, you know, some of them rounds were very close, but I thought the man Cuadras, he stood there in the pocket too at times, you know what I mean? He stood in the pocket and he was catching the man off the back foot also when Chocolatito was coming forward, you know what I mean? Catching him with uppercuts, right and left hooks, and, you know, it was stopping the man Chocolatito in his tracks. But we shall see, man, if he can do the same to Estrada. But I just think Estrada is a better fighter, and I think he's going to win this fight on points, probably 7-5. Unanimous, maybe split decision, but 7 rounds to 5, in my opinion, shall go to the man Estrada, and I think Estrada will move on and wait for the winner of Ron Vasai versus Chocolatito rematch. So let me know what y'all think about this prediction. You know, I think the man Estrada is a better boxer. You know, he's just a guy who can box, come forward. He can be a counter puncher, be flat-footed, and be in the pocket. And I just think he's a vicious body puncher. You know, he's definitely from that Mexican school of boxing. He definitely knows how to throw them left hooks to the liver, a la Johnny Tapia and Julio Cesar Chavez style, you know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section who y'all think gonna win this fight. I got the man Estrada 7-5 on points, unanimous decision, maybe split decision. Might even be an MD majority decision, but I just think he's gonna move on and be waiting for the winner of Ron Vasai versus Roman Gonzalez. Be March Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. I'm gone. Peace.